Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a basic helicopter in Stormworks. It will fly, not gonna really do much. It will fly, it's not gonna be very efficient, that's all it's gonna do. So, right now, you just want your basic seat, your just pilot seat, nothing else. And you want a small engine just to start out with. If you know how to do it, you could do it with a modular engine, maybe an electric one if you really wanted to, or just any kind of engine. So I'm just gonna use a small engine. So you put your radiator down, hook up all your pipes, make sure all this is hooked up. I'm gonna do this real quick. Your exhaust. Let's see what's gonna trade your fuel. I'm just gonna use a small tank. Just like this, and then for your air, I'm just gonna use an air filter. These don't actually filter air, they're just for looks. And then you want your propeller. So you're gonna get your RPS output, build up a little bit, and get your propeller. I like these. You cannot use this aircraft propeller. You can use any other like rotor in the game. You cannot use the aircraft propeller because it does not have any roll, pitch, inputs, or anything like that. So I'm going to use this rotor small. Make sure the big arrow is facing forward and the two positive arrows facing forward and right. That's the correct way they should be facing. And then you also need a tail rotor. So I'm just going to build out like this. Kind of build like this a little bit. Why is that not center? Oh. So I'm just going to build out like this. Get some stuff like there. And get the rotor. So for the tail rotor, the torque input, the power input for it is on the side. So make sure you face it like on the side. And then it's gonna get some pipes going into there. So I'm gonna use a T-piece pipe like this, and just pipes going into the tail rotor. Next, that's your engine, everything set up. You're gonna need a gyro to stabilize it. I'm just gonna give this one a constant on signal. You don't need a gyro for your helicopters, but if you want it to be stable, you need a gyro. If you don't have a gyro, it's gonna do flips and stuff like that, and it won't. If you hold pitch too much, it will tip over and do a flip. So to look up the gyro, you need your left right is your yaw. Up down is just up down like this. WS is the pitch right here. And AD is your roll. So make sure on the propeller also you have it on neutral. Or the rotor, you want it on neutral. That means you can control the collective, the tilt of the rotor, like the blades. So I'm just gonna build out a little bit like this. I'm just gonna get my throttle right here. Plus facing up because that's up. And then your button, I'm gonna use a push button because this is not a toggle start motor. So this goes into your starter, the push button, and the throttle goes into your throttle on the engine. So your stabilized up down is going to go into your collective. Stabilized yaw is going to go to your tail rotor's collective. The yaw. Roll is going to go into the roll on the main propeller or the main rotor, and then pitch is also going to go into stabilized pitch. Just like that. Now you just need a battery to make everything run. You need a battery in everything in Stormworks. Almost everything. And this should be a working helicopter. I'm just going to go ahead and add some landing legs real quick. Just like this. Nothing crazy. Just like that. Now, you want your center of mass to be like on the propeller. Not on the propeller, but in line with it. So I'm just going to add a couple of weight blocks like right here. That's good. That's good enough. And you can spawn that in. It doesn't look anything crazy. It doesn't look great. But it should fly. So you're going to throttle it up. You don't even need all the way, I bet. So run the starter. should spin up automatically. So, as you can see here, that's not right, and I know why. I have my tail rotor facing the wrong direction. So that will happen. You just literally got a selection grid, hit that, I think U will flip it around, and that should be fine. There we go. There we go. So you're gonna, this should fly. It should be able to work. It flies, you hold right on your arrow keys, it should spin right, up should go up, down should go down, left should go left, and then W goes, it tilts your helicopter forward, and A tilts it to the right, A tilts it to the left, D tilts it to the right, S tilts it backwards. All those controls should be fine. And this is the basic helicopter. You're gonna see that it spins by itself a little bit, and that's rotor torque. It's like if you had a drill, and you taped the trigger on a drill, and you held it by the drill tip. It's kind of like that. So your hand would be the air, I guess. I'm not very good at these demonstration things. Your air would be the air would be the hand, and the rotor would be the drill bit. It would kind of spin the drill around the drill bit. That's what's happening here. I'll probably come out with a tutorial on how to stop this from happening. But again, on a basic helicopter like this, you can't stop that. It's just gonna happen. There's nothing you can do about it. And yeah, that is a basic helicopter tutorial. Let's see if I can land this without crashing. There we go. Oh, that will happen if your rotor's too low. You get out and you die. But yeah, that is a basic helicopter tutorial. Thanks for watching.